afternoon about preliminary reports from the National Weather Service said that this was at least a high-end EF2 tornado that hit north of Birmingham there. That means wind speeds around 135 miles per hour. And again, these are just preliminary figures with crews still combing through all the damage and doing their damage surveys down there. And there should be additional reports later tonight and tomorrow. And that tornado wasn't the only effect that the southeast saw. They saw strong straight line winds down in Mississippi. Saw some big hail reported there just before the tornado hit there north of Birmingham, and then over into Georgia, some strong winds down there as well. But this is the cell here about 11 o'clock that dropped that tornado north of Birmingham here. You'll see it just approach, some hail, the tornado, and then it was gone off to the northeast. So they still have a little bit of severe weather left down there. Some storms and rain continue to today. But for us up in Kansas City, none of the severe weather like that expected here anytime in the foreseeable future. What we're worried about mostly is another winter weather advisory that's been issued for the Kansas City area into tomorrow morning. Live power Doppler just showing clouds, but this is what's prompted that warning, is this bit of winter weather out to our west. It's churning to the east, expected to head towards Kansas City and arrive here by about 8, 9, 10 o'clock this evening. Again, here is the winter weather advisory. Again, this afternoon it was extended. At noon it was just for about Lawrence west, and now it's been extended again to include most of our viewing area. Conditions out right now, just cloudy and cold, 27 with the north wind at 9 miles an hour, making it feel like 18 degrees outside. So definitely pretty chilly as we wrap up the weekend, or not the weekend, the weekday. Unfortunately, our temperatures really aren't going to warm up here much at all for the foreseeable future. We're going to be in the 20s overnight, and we'll kind of stay in the 20s for most of the day tomorrow. I don't think our high temperature is going to jump above the freezing point until about Thursday. Here's how Forecast Track times out this system that's headed our way. So again, cloud cover for right now here at 4 o'clock, and we'll put it in motion. You see the snow start to approach the metro here around 8, 9 o'clock. It'll kind of push through here, and then it's a pretty quick mover with a few extras, little snow bands here that could show up around 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is why I think we could see a slippery morning drive again tomorrow morning. So I don't think it would hurt you any to set the alarm clock a couple of minutes early to give yourself some extra time tomorrow. Clouds start to clear out on Thursday. It will bring us some sunshine and help us warm up here into a nice little midweek warm up that I'll show you on the Security Bank 7-day forecast in just a minute. In terms of snow totals, this is kind of a little different from yesterday's event. Yesterday's event had a lot of moisture in it, but had a lot of warm air, so it didn't have good snow development. This system has a lot of the cold air, which you saw temperatures in the 20s out there. It just doesn't have this moisture supply that yesterday's storm has. So we're expected to only get snow in the amounts of maybe a ½ inch to 2 inches for most of us across the metro. There could be some pockets of folks that get up to 3 inches, but I think for the most part that 1 to 2 inches for overnight accumulation is going to be about spot on for us. Security Bank 7-day forecast. I went ahead and left the weather alert in for tomorrow morning with that snow continuing. I think it wraps up and probably exits the area by 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Start to warm up here on Thursday with temperatures in the 40s, double nickels on Friday, and then Saturday brings our another chance of rain, but with temperatures in the 50s. I think it's just going to be all plain rain and maybe even a couple of rumbles of thunder in there. And then we have a nice little warm up, the temperatures above normal here Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as we stick in the 40s and the 50s. So a nice little warm beginning to next week.
Okay.